Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Workshop Wednesday. I truly appreciate you joining me. Workshop Wednesday is an open collaboration. Everyone is welcome to participate and I am your host. Workshop Wednesday gives you the opportunity to share whatever you are working on, whatever craft you're working on, and whatever materials you're using, whatever machines you're using, and you can share whatever you'd like. So you can tell us about how you're putting your craft project together. You can share the end result, whatever you want to do. Upload your videos on Wednesdays using the hashtag Workshop Wednesday, and then in parentheses, whatever specifically you're working on. So today I would do hashtag Workshop Wednesday, parentheses, Valentine Cards. So that's what I have to share with you today. All right, like I said, I am working on Valentine cards. Last week, when Camille and I were out and about, I ran into my hairdresser, and she asked if I can bring over some Valentine cards so she can sell in her shop. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get those done. So from Tuesday to Friday morning, I was like, didn't have any ideas what I was going to do or how I was going to put some cards together. So Friday morning, I woke up very early and I started looking on YouTube. And I'm like, got some ideas there, yes, for sure. But then I came into my craft room and I pulled out a card. I remembered I received a card from my sweet friend Kim, and her channel is Kim's Inspired Life. And her card inspired me. It is a gorgeous card. I didn't use it, and I'm glad I didn't because it is here for inspiration. Here's the card that Kim sent. Isn't it gorgeous? Metallic. This is felt. Isn't it cool? I love it. And here is her stamp. Really a gorgeous card. She did leave it blank inside. And I thought, oh, okay, I have some ideas running through my head. So I'm going to show you, before I show you the end result, I'm going to show you some of the things I use to put these cards together. First, my favorite glue. This is my all-around favorite glue. I use it for journal making, for a lot of things. And it is the Fabri-Tac glue. Now, I have gotten it from Hobby Lobby. You can get it there. But if you can find it at Walmart, it is slightly less expensive. So that's my favorite glue. That's what I'm using. For ink, because I did some stamping, I use StazOn. Love that for black. I also used these inks, and I'm going to show you the colors I used. Jack ordered these for me. They're like the same formula as StazOn. So I like them a lot. So I used the hot pink. Let me show you, and then it'll say the name of the ink on there. And a set of I think there's like 15 of these or something, were like $12, and we got them from Amazon. I also used the purple, gorgeous, and of course the red. So those are the inks I am using. I also used Distress ink from Tim Holtz, and I used reds and pinks of those inks. And I'm trying to put all these back together. They stack real nicely on top of each other. And then I have them in a little container that I got from Dollar Tree. I took the lid off. It's the three compartment little acrylic container, and they fit in here just perfectly. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 15 colors, and I think they were about $12. At least that's, when Jack ordered them for me. All right, I used those. Also, I pulled out all my Valentine stickers and die cuts. Didn't have a lot of die cuts, but I do have a lot of stickers. And what I do is I just pull those out. They're normally sitting right behind me with all my sticker storage. And I put them in a basket. So I have all these stickers that I can flip through and look through when I'm ready to embellish. I also wanted to use my embossing folders. I love using embossing folders. And so I pulled out ones that I had not used. So this one here, this one came out really cool. Well, they all did. This one I've used in the past before. It's just hearts all randomly all over the place. Let me see if I can get something. Maybe that might help. You can see that. Okay, and then this embossing folder as well. So those are the three I pulled out. Then I pulled out some white cardstock, pink cardstock, and red cardstock. And when I get ready to cut my paper, this is what I also pull out, and I use my big cutter, and you'll see my big paper cutter in a future craft room tour. So in the month of January, I am doing craft room tours part 1 through 4. So I'll be featuring my big old monster cutting paper cutter. But underneath the cutter, I have a little envelope where I keep templates. This is the template that I have for my card base. So I don't have to read numbers or anything like that. I put this in here, stick the, put the guide on, and I just cut. So easy peasy. Then for card fronts, the same thing. I just put this, set the guide, and I cut my card fronts. So I have that always there. All right, let me show you the cards that I have ready to go to the salon. Now, these two cards I already had in my stash. I made them last year, and I didn't take them to the salon last year, but I'm going to take them. They're made, and they're ones that I made last year. So these are felt individual letters, love bug. This was made with a foam stamp, and I'm going to feature that foam stamp in an upcoming Workshop Wednesday. So that was done with a foam stamp. And then here is another one identical. I made two. Okay, those were last year's. Okay, here are the ones that I made. And yeah, so again, my card base is red, and here I'm using the embossing folder. That is this one here. So if you can see that. And then I stamped out this where it says love. I think it says something, oh, love never fails. And that is a wood mount stamp. So I stamped it on some, a little white cardstock, a little square of that. Then I distressed the edges so it would show up. And then I just added these little cute hearts. And then inside I stamped Happy Valentine's Day. All right, there's one. See if I can just put those over there. Here's another one, but in pink. Same thing, but in pink. These little hearts were the fashion, I think they're called fashion gems, and you can get them at Dollar Tree, and they're made for sticking on glasses or flip-flops or stuff like that. And they're usually on a clip strip, strip clip, however you say it. It's hanging on the side. They're usually not with the regular stickers. So, and they have like a little shimmer to them. So same thing. All right, here's this card, and it was made with this embossing folder. Again, a pink card base. And then I stamped the word love right there in pink, and then embellished it with little heart gems, and those are from Dollar Tree. Really, really cute, simple. And then inside, again, Happy Valentine's Day. This one is a stamp that I found at the thrift store, and I'm going to reach for it. Oh, it's right here. No, it wasn't a far reach. I found this at the thrift store, and I thought I was going to have a hard time stamping it because it is a large stamp. So what I did for this one is I inked it up, and then with my card front, so I'm going to kind of show you, I laid the card front on the stamp and then applied pressure. And so that was much easier than me trying to line it, the card or the stamp right on the card front. So I did it maybe the opposite way. And then I added some little puffy hearts. And again, really, really simple. There's another sticker that I had in my stash that says Sweetheart, and it's in gold. And then inside it says Be Mine. All right. This next one is done with this embossing folder. Not that one. Let's see. Oh, this one here. This one, I'm going to open it up. Maybe you guys can see it a little better. See, it has hearts all over, just like all different directions. So I did that. And then once the card front was embossed, I get the red, and I did red and pink, or are they both red? They're both red, never mind. I got the red ink, and I just lightly touched over it, so you're just touching the raised parts. And so here is how the first one turned out. Then I stamped the word love, which is another stamp. I'm going to reach, this one I do have to reach for. Let me grab it. Well, I thought I had it here. Let me see. Nope. So I cleaned off my stamps. I don't know what I did with that stamp. Anyway, this is the stamp here that says love. Again, stamped it on some white cardstock and then distressed the edges, and then just added some little hearts for embellishments. And then inside, I left that one blank. So I might go and stamp Happy Valentine's Day in that one. This one, the same card front, and then I lightly touched over the raised parts. And then on another white card, I stamped with this stamp. It says, let's see if I can read it. When I count my blessings, I count you over and over again. There's the stamp. I found that at the thrift store for pennies. And then along with it was the XO. So I stamped that, and then I did a mat around it with black. And so here's this card here. Then on the inside, I left that one blank too, so I may go back and stamp Happy Valentine's Day. This one, I had the card front already done. It was in my stash. All I did was I got a off-white card base and just added that card front. That one I did last year. I'm not sure what happened, if I just didn't finish it, but I found it and I thought, yeah, I'll use that. And then I don't know if I stamped anything inside this. Nope, not yet. So I may stamp Happy Valentine's Day. All right, this was inspired by Kim's card. So I looked at that and I think it's gorgeous. And I had these 3 hearts that are on the card front in my die cutting little baggie. And so I started off with a off-white card base, and then I got a white card front, distressed the edges with distress ink, glued this larger heart on, and then this one that looks like it has lace, stamped love on it, and then had this in my die cutting stash as well. Super cute, yes. And this one opens up this way and says Happy Valentine's Day. Very cute. Now, I didn't have any more large hearts like that, so that's the only one I did in that design. All right, I inherited a really good friend who passed away many, many years ago. She was an incredible crafter. She had, and her main thing was she made cards. In all her stuff, she had this card front, and I've hung on to it for quite a while, but I thought, ooh, I have an idea. So the card front is the purple with all the little hearts. Not the embellishment hearts, but all the little hearts. I added the larger hearts and the gems. Cool. I don't know if those hearts, those little pink hearts that are die cutted, I'm not sure if it was a die. It seems like it is. So I thought it was really cool. And then I just added these 3 stickers here and then 3 gems. So again, pulling things from my stash to use, and then stamped Happy Valentine's Day in purple. All right, I received a sticker pack, and I can't remember who sent it to me, but I fell in love with the stickers. There's 4 stickers in a pack, and I really wanted to use them. So for this one, started out with a red card base, and then I have this paper pad. I think I used this one. Got this from Hobby Lobby. So I cut a little bit here for a card front. Actually, the stripe one is the card front, and then I cut another panel here out of that same paper pad. Then I added this sticker. Isn't that cool? Simple. And then inside, there's another card front because I didn't want to stamp on red, and then I used that XO stamp. So there's that one. All right. From that sticker pack that I was telling you about, that this one was in, is this one here, and it says my funny Valentine, and that sticker was in there, and it was had this fabric underneath it, so it was a really cool sticker. I had these 2 little funny Valentine stickers in my stash. Their eyeballs move. Isn't it cute? And then I added some gems. Super fun. Then inside I put a sticker that says love you. All right. Is this my last one? This is my last one that I'm showing for this segment. Now I may add to this depending if I get inspired and have some more ideas. This one again is from that same paper, same sticker pack. There was 4 stickers in there. This is the 3rd one. Using a red card base. The card front, I embossed this on the card front. And then here is the other sticker, and it had this lace on it already. So I thought that was cute. And then I stamped All You Need Is Love at the bottom, and then added that adorable sticker up there. And then inside, another card front that I'm using because I didn't want to stamp in on red, and it has Happy Valentine's Day. And then all of these cards, I'm going to be putting my sticker right here that says created by Rosemary's You Rock Art. Get an envelope to go with it, and then go take it to the hair salon and see how it goes. So for now, I'm going to close the segment, and if I have something more to add, I can add to this. If not, I'll come back and do an outro. All right. All right, that is all I have for Workshop Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a bit. Be safe, be happy, be positive. And until next time, you guys rock.